thank you, Lord. Oh, you opened up my cheese, huh? Making sweet potato nachos tomorrow. It's been so good to me. It dries all of my tears away. Turn today. So I'll say thank you, Lord. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Thank you, Lord. I won't complain. Let me rinse my pecans. We get ready to make some raw meat. And we're gonna put it all in the food processor. Hey y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping and hitting that share button. Because I'm learning that if you just hit that share button before you start tapping, it tells TikTok or shows my video to more people. So this is all things plant-based. We're getting ready to make some raw meat. I'm on day 2 of my raw, just eating raw this week. I've done a total 30 days. I'm just resetting my gut. And I'm going to show you guys how to make this raw meat. And what I've learned is, or what I've not learned, but I just want to show you all the behind the scenes, because sometimes when I come on here, everything is ready to go. And some people are like, well, where did you start? What did you use? Etc., etc. All I'm using today is a food processor. And if you're in the plant-based world, you know that is one of the essential appliances that you're going to need, as well as a beautiful chef knife. This is one I got for my birthday. I called him Keji. And you want to make sure you have a nice wooden cutting board. So we're going to make some raw meat. And I use this for my sweet potato nachos. It's going to be raw. I use it for my raw tacos, or if I'm going to put in lettuce bowl, or I can just top it on the salad. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I go raw, I'm not just eating plain lettuce and tomatoes. So I'm going to show you guys how I make this raw meat. And I'm telling you, if I didn't tell you that it was raw or that it was not ground meat, you probably would have thought, well, it's some kind of meat, right? So let's get into it. Y'all say, hey, thank you so much. And do me a huge favor, hit that share button, y'all, because that helps me get my video out. I appreciate y'all for doing that. And come on in, and let's start this. Let's start, oh, I got the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Let's start getting to this one meal that you can make, making your raw meat. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. And y'all ask me any questions that you have about plant-based. Why I went plant-based is all for health reasons. Healing my health from the inside out after getting the 50 pounds off. So y'all, it's not just about losing weight or getting in a certain size or weighing a certain number. It's about the quality of life while you're here in that dash, and eating foods that are going to fight disease and not feed it. So that's what I'm all about. Live well now. This is what we talk about. And right now, the only thing I did measure was my pecan. So I took some raw pecans and I let them soak. You can let them soak about 20 minutes. I think I had mine soaking longer just because I was doing some other things. And then I rinsed them off. Here they are. I'm just gonna dump it in the food processor. Not hard, right? Not hard at all. Y'all say hey as you're coming in. I'm gonna be trying to scroll because now what I'm making today or tonight, because I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat, y'all. I'm gonna make a huge, I'm gonna make some, am I gonna eat tacos? I'm gonna make a large salad. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have, but I need this raw meat because that's gonna add my protein. And of course I'm gonna build the rainbow. We're gonna do it live. Gonna do it live. I got lots of good stuff. So all you're gonna need is about 2 cups of raw pecans. You want to soak them. Why do you soak them, Jennifer? So that they become a little bit softer. Because you don't want to be crunching on hard pecans when you go to chop it up in the food processor. I'm adding 1 red tomato. This is not even a tomato. Lord Jesus. This is a red pepper. You can use green or yellow. I like the sweetness of the red peppers. So I'm just gonna coarsely chop them up and put them in the food processor. We are using one kitchen appliance today, and I'm gonna show y'all. And then once I build my taco and I put my vegan sour cream, I've got some vegan cheese, and sometimes I make my own cheese out of cashews, but I didn't do that today. So we're gonna go with the ones that I bought, okay? So I'm gonna cut up my red peppers just like that. I'm gonna cut up about this much red onion. Use as much as you want. The only thing you wanna make sure you don't do is overfill your food processor. I'll show you guys in just a second. So now I'm just cutting up, coarsely chopping up my red onions, about that much. Put that in there. Everything's going in the food processor. When I tell you, I'm here to show you how you can eat delicious plant-based foods and make them from your own kitchen using simple ingredients, 30 minutes or less. Now this is a large, using one utensil or appliance. This is a large garlic. Now I do love garlic, but I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm probably gonna use maybe half of this. Maybe even less than half, maybe about this much, because I like garlic. You know, garlic is good for inflammation too. Y'all know that, right? So I'm gonna chop that up, add it to my food processor. So far, this isn't hard, is it? I am making raw meat that I'm gonna eat for the rest of the week. And I'm gonna put my sweet potatoes in the dehydrator so they can get crisp overnight. And I'm gonna make some sweet potato nachos tomorrow. And I've got some portobello mushrooms. Are these portobellos? What are these? I think these are white. I usually use portobello. Use what you have. That's what I got, so that's what I'm using. Someone went this way. So I'm adding just a few. I don't know how many. I'm just putting them in there, okay? So far, all I did was put in my raw pecans that I had soaking for at least 20 minutes or longer. I added one red bell pepper. I added a little bit of red onions. Look at the colors of the rainbow already. And I add some garlic, and I added my mushroom. Look at all these vegetables, y'all, and protein from the pecans. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is add my seasoning, because that is the key to delicious plant-based foods. I do not measure, so you gotta go what you feel, right? So let's put this over here. Tell you what I use. Now I use the Satan seasonings. I'm careful because TikTok, when I show products, they blocked me for 10 minutes. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen and sharing. Let's just make some simple raw meat that you can, wait till y'all see this, it's so good. Now, if you're on a health and wellness journey like I am, getting off of blood pressure medication, you do want to watch the sodium. When you get a packet like this, if you use the entire packet, y'all, we got to start learning how to read the ingredients and the serving size. A serving size is 2 teaspoons. And with 2 teaspoons, that's 350 milligrams of sodium. There are 15 servings in here. So if you put the whole thing in here, that's a lot of sodium. So I've been using this for probably, well, since July. Yeah, it's last that long for me. And it just gives you that taco kind of Mexican flavor all blended in there a little bit. But I'm only gonna use a little, just so I can get that little bit of a taco seasoning, maybe 1 teaspoon. Let's just go with that. Here's where the magic happens. The magic happens when you add your Auntie Tab seasonings. Listen, y'all, when I tell y'all I stay too deep with all 3 of her seasonings, today, because I'm making a meat substitute, I always use her light, sweet, and smoky, always. I don't care what I'm making up with the browns. I'm always gonna use her very good garlic. So what I love about this is I don't have to, let me make sure y'all can see this. I don't have to worry about how much I'm putting in here because there's no sodium, okay? Can y'all see this? Hold on. Come on, production. Can y'all see it? There it is right here. So here's the very good garlic. It's going in. Just going with what I feel. It's not going to mess up anything. It's not. Now, I'm not going to use as much of the smoky, woo. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to use a little bit of the sweet and smoky, just a little bit, because I'm also going to add, notice that I did not use any salt. Now this is what you have to be careful of, y'all. Do not use a whole lot of this liquid smoke because you don't want your food tasting like charcoal, all right? Okay, here we go. I gotta pay attention so I can make sure I don't put too much in here. How's your day going today, y'all? It is Tuesday. Can you believe that? See how much I'm putting in here? Can y'all see this? That's it. Maybe I don't know. I just go with and the other part is coconut aminos. If you don't have coconut aminos, you can use some soy sauce, but of course, we're watching our sodium, so I'm using my coconut aminos. Plus being plant-based, it's all natural. About that much. That's it. So now I'm gonna chop it all up and then I'm gonna give it a taste to see if I need to add anything. But normally, once I do this, I'm done. Got my bowl ready for me to transfer it there, and then I'm gonna make me something to eat for dinner. Y'all give me a second. Kind of looks like meat, don't it? I want to taste a little bit just to see. Make sure everything got kind of, and it's just for me, so I can use my fork and reuse it. It's just me. I'm the only one going raw this week. Honey's not eating raw, although he does eat like raw vegetables and things like that, but he's not doing the whole 100% raw for 5 days. My good. My goodness. Y'all, this is so good. You can taste everything in there. I can't wait to make my tacos right now. So that's it. I'm done. That's less than 30 minutes. I'm gonna put it in my little container. And I know I'm working on getting the plastic out. It's supposed to be BPA free, but I am transitioning into all glass. As I'm learning more about having a healthy household, as well as healthy food, a lot of, because y'all know I'm getting my certification in holistic nutrition, right? I am learning more about toxins and inflammation and where it comes from. All things. So this is going to last me. I'm eating raw, so I'm not eating anything that has been cooked over 115 degrees. And when I make this, I can make tacos. I can make, now when I'm not raw, you can heat this up. Put some spaghetti sauce on there, and that could be your bolognese, okay? And it's plant-based. Just trying to tell y'all how you can eat well to live well. And remember, we want to add colors of the rainbow. Let me show y'all how I'm gonna make this. I think I'm gonna do tacos. That's gonna be quick. I'm getting all of this. Y'all, this is so good to me. I make it almost twice a month. Seriously. Because it can go with so many things. So this week, I'm gonna make, like right now, I'm gonna make my tacos, and then I'm also gonna make some nachos, some sweet potato nachos. So I'm gonna get my sweet potatoes and cut them up and put them in the food dehydrator overnight, so I can make my potato chips, and then I'm gonna build my nachos for tomorrow. It's all about planning. When you plan your meals, I'm telling you, you won't default to some of the old ways of eating, right? Y'all say, hey, as you're coming in, thank you so much. Any questions about what we're doing here? I'm on a raw 5-day just gut reset. We were out of town, and you know, you just need, oh, thank you, Crochet Queen. Thank you. I appreciate you. When you just need to reset and you just feel good, you know, if you had too much junk in your system, or if you're starting to feel bloated, maybe you're not sleeping well, maybe you're not, acne is acting up. Sometimes you just got to do a gut reset. And the best way that I know to do it, and I've done it several ways. I've never done the teas. right? But I have done, even my company has a detox, a 10-day detox that I use, but I don't even care for that one, to be quite honest. I rather eat raw foods to clean out my system naturally and eat some good food, y'all. Let me get my stuff to make me a taco. Yes, indeed. This is gonna be so good. Oh, maybe I'll make a taco bowl. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll make a taco bowl. Oh, that sounds really good to me. A taco bowl, and I've got some kale. See, now I'm just grabbing stuff out of the refrigerator. I got some kale. I've got some romaine lettuce. Did y'all know you can eat raw corn? Got some corn in there. Make a Southwest taco bowl. Y'all stay tuned. I'm trying to tell you how to do this. How to eat well so you can live well. I've got some cucumbers. I got a little bit of tomatoes. Let me get some of these carrots. I got a little bit of purple cabbage. We about to get it on, y'all. We about to get it on. Give me a nice little pretty plate. That's one thing I love about salads, is that no two come out the same way. Got some avocado. Gonna get my hemp seed for some added protein. Going to get my purple onions. Gonna get my vegan sour cream. Oh yeah, we about to do this, y'all. OMG. So as I'm making it now, this is the core is my raw meat. Y'all, I could just eat it just like this. Put this on a taco, tostada, but because I'm eating raw, I'm gonna make me this huge, beautiful salad. I'm gonna call it my Southwest salad. I may even add some black beans in here. Why not, right? Extra protein. Well, I don't have any black beans. That's okay. I've got some chickpeas, but I don't want any chickpeas with this flavor I got going on. So let's start with my base, because I love me some good old kale. And of course, I'm going to always have at least 2 ounces of avocado. That is my healthy fat. Remember, you wanted the complete threes, if you will. Your carbs, your protein, and your fats. No matter what you're eating, every time you eat, that's what you want. So what I'm going to do is, and I don't know, I'm creating it. I love, it's like culinary art to me. Look at those beautiful kale greens, y'all. Look at the color. Now kale don't smell that good, but it tastes amazing, y'all. Especially when you massage it with some lemons, not lemons. Well, you can, yeah, lemons and avocados. That's a salad in and of itself, and it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna base my salad with some kale. Now, mind you, I'm gonna put in a pretty bowl. I love pretty plates, y'all. Because you eat with your eyes first, right? So I'm gonna put that in the center, and then I'm gonna use the rest of this kale and massage it and make a salad for another day. Now I'm gonna eat the rainbow. So you just wanna stack whatever you have, y'all. So I've got some leftover romaine lettuce. Cut this up a little bit. Place this in the salad all the way around. Wait till I show y'all when it all comes together. And I will eat all of this. And you know what? I don't have to worry about calories. I don't have to worry about points because it's all fresh fruits. And vegetables. I am gonna add a little bit of mango on the side just because I wanna eat my mangoes up. And then you just build the rainbow. So I've got my greens. And if you are on a health and wellness journey, eating dark leafy greens like kale, collards, you want to make sure to add that to what you're eating. So far, this is all I have. Just got my greens down. Already beautiful and pretty, ain't it? Okay, so I got some purple cabbage. And y'all know I'm still making my own sauerkraut. My other cabbage is still fermenting, and I think it's doing the job. Then I'm gonna keep it in the refrigerator for about 4 more days, and then I'm gonna taste it. So I'm just adding colors of the rainbow. And y'all, purple cabbage, you really can't even taste it if you chop it the right way, right? I'm adding it for color. I'm adding it for the antioxidants. Once again, high blood pressure, you want to eat colors, food colors that are red. Your strawberries, your beets, your purple cabbage. This is so pretty already. Y'all watch what I'm doing here. I'm telling you, you can make anything you want. Add the foods that you love. I just encourage you to eat the rainbow. Looking pretty good. So I've got my greens down, okay? Now, I think these were so cute, y'all. These cute little cucumbers. Now, I don't like the skin on any cucumber. I really like English cucumbers the best, but because I knew I was gonna be eating raw, I went ahead and got these little small ones, but I'm still gonna peel the skin. And I know I leave some of it on there because a lot of times the fiber is in the skin, but I just don't, personally, I just don't like it. Now I can juice it, like I put cucumbers in my, my green juice. So this, I'm just gonna slice up some cucumbers and keep building the rainbow. Then I'm gonna add my raw meat on top, y'all. These are so good. And once again, when you eat this way, whole foods, plant-based, I'm actually raw this week to reset my gut. And then afterwards, I do eat highly raw. So I may have one meal that's heated in some form or fashion, right? Chop these up. What else could I put in here, y'all? Talk to me. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me let y'all see. If I can start eating. We're building. I'm making kind of like, I guess it's not even a Southwest salad. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But because I made my raw meat already in the food processor, add my protein. This is pecans, red bell pepper, red onions, garlic, and a host of beautiful seasoning. Y'all, this is like my 3rd spoonful. It's so good. But I'm building my salad, and I'm gonna add my raw meat on top, and then you just add whatever you want. Now I'm gonna add some corn, raw corn, yes I am. That I have not shuck it, or is it shucking corn? Is that what you say? How you say it, y'all? Shucking? I'm gonna rinse it just a little bit. And I'm going to add some raw corn. Do you know how sweet this is, y'all? Oh, it's really fresh. It still has the, what do you call the little, this part, what do you call that? It still has the strings on it, or whatever it's called, right? So fresh, so fresh. So I don't know a better way to do it than to just kind of take it and slice it down like this to get the kernels off. But y'all, this corn is so dang sweet. Try eating your corn without all that butter and all. You don't need it. It's so good just in its natural state. It really, really is. My friend Suki kind of turned me on to corn. I've never had raw corn before I met her and started making my own raw meals. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do 1 corn on the cob. I don't need that much. Just to get that little hint of sweetness, you know? Strings are called silt. There you go, silt. Well, that's what I'm doing. So you know it's fresh and ready to go. Okay, here we are. We're still building. Eating the colors of the rainbow. What else could I put here? Y'all talk to me. What else could I add? What else should I add? I do have some cherry tomatoes. Well, let's go ahead and get, because I'm trying to use up the rest of my shredded carrots. And I will eat this entire thing and not be bloated or feel like, oh my gosh, you ate too much. We're eating the rainbow. Look at this, so pretty. I don't know about y'all, but I love my food to look pretty, to be on a pretty platter or plate or bowl. How we doing so far, y'all? Jalapenos are too hot for me, but I'm gonna put some some avocado in here. This is all raw. I'm getting all of my nutrients, vitamins. Somebody, when you come back to my live, let me know if you've ever had raw corn. It's so good. I don't like a whole lot of tomatoes, and I learned today in my course that tomatoes can cause a little bit of inflammation, so I'm not going to use that many. I'm just going to put it maybe 4 in here because of the histamine that's in it. But I'm still eating the rainbow. I'm still eating the rainbow. Okay? Now, I love me some pickled red onions. So I'm going to add me some pickled red onions. I'm not done yet, y'all. Now, I will say, because I didn't pickle them myself, the sodium, I'm kind of not putting too many because I don't want too much sodium in there, but it tastes so good, y'all. I mean, you do what you can, start where you are, right? Use what you have. Where did you get the bowl? You know what? I think I got this bowl from Target because I wanted a nice white bowl, but I didn't want a whole set. I only do it so I can take pictures, put it on my YouTube, show you guys as well. And I bought 2 white plates. So I think I got them from Target. I don't remember, but here it is. But yes, and I love it that it's deep enough, it's wide enough, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat all of this in just a few minutes. All right, so I had my pickled red onions. What else do we need to put in here? Before, I am going to do, because I did not make my own sauce or my own dressing, I'm going to do a mixture of the green verde sauce and some picante sauce because I'm making my little taco Southwest salad or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm calling it, but I'm eating the rainbow. Now I'm about to add. It's so good. I'm about to add it. Raw meat out of pecans. Y'all, you can use this. No, they were not roasted. They had to be raw. Raw pecans, and you want to soak them in warm water for at least 20 minutes. I had mine soaking probably longer than that because I went to go do something else and I came back. But and put everything in a food processor. It's just so good, y'all. Let me see what you, radishes. I don't have any radishes. I have to be in a mood for radishes, to be quite honest. Avocados. Oh, the avocados. I do have to do it live, restricted for some audiences. What did I do wrong now? It says your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason: commercial disclosure and paid marketing. Oh gosh, y'all. Somebody tell me. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Can y'all still see me? I'm seeing this little pop up from TikTok. It happens every time. I didn't even show any product names. I'm showing you guys my raw meat that I just made. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because you may be promoting a brand, product, or service. The restriction will be removed once you turn on the content disclosure setting. Somebody help me with that. Inbox me. That comes up every single time. I'm not sure what all that means because I said the word pecans. I mean, really? I don't know. Anyway, well, this is my raw meat because I am going raw this week for 5 days, probably 7 days or longer. Oh, you can see me. Okay. Arm, patch on your arm is showing. Oh, but I didn't talk about my patch. Honey, that's my wearable nutrition. Those vitamins and minerals going through my skin that helps me to get on here and feel amazing all day long. That's part of my 3 simple steps. I didn't even mention that. Right? Anyway, we're going to keep going. So I'm just making me a nice huge salad that I'm about to eat. And I'm adding my protein, which I made in my food processor. And I'm going to add it on top of my rainbow salad. I wish I had some black beans, but I don't have any black beans. I think I used those last week. And I'm telling you, I don't have to. You know what I could do too? If I didn't want to just eat it like this, it looks like a lot, don't it? But child, let me tell you, when you eat whole foods plant-based like this, you can eat this much and feel satisfied and satiated for a very, very long time and not have a sweet tooth, thinking that you have to have something sweet after dinner. What do y'all think? Ah, it looks so good to me. I hope I'm not doing something wrong. Oh, I've got to put the avocado on there. And I like these little 2-ounce avocados that come. You can get them at Walmart. And I'm going to add this on here. And you know what I'm going to do? This could be the basis of me doing a nuco wrap, or I can make a lettuce taco, or y'all better come on. Y'all better come on. Ah, look at the colors of the rainbow. And guess what else I'm about to do? Woo! Now, this isn't whole foods plant-based, but it is my salsa. The green salsa is a little bit hot for me, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the side here. And then I'm gonna do a half and half. Oh, y'all. Ooh. A little bit of the green sauce, a little bit of the red sauce. I'm not doing a salad dressing. I'm trying to make like a Southwest salad, so to speak, because my raw meat has like taco seasonings in it. And however, oh, this looks so good to me. Here we go. See, I put a little bit of the Verity sauce on this side, a little bit of the red picante sauce on this side, and I'm going to add some vegan sour cream, and that's going to mix together. I don't need any dressing because it's like ragu. Everything's in there. Hey, Miss Rosalind, thanks for coming in. Y'all, I'm telling you, now, this will probably last me 2 days. This looks like a lot. I'll probably eat at least half of this in a few minutes. And then I'll use the rest of it. I can add this to like some nachos. I'm about to get some sweet potatoes. I'm gonna peel them, slice them, and put them in my dehydrator so I can make some sweet potato nachos tomorrow. And you just do the same thing. You just sprinkle whatever you want on it. I'll add more corn tomorrow. But now listen, this is my favorite vegan sour cream. I've not learned how to make vegan sour cream myself, so when I do get it, it's called Forager. I'm not going to show y'all, but it comes like this. And it is organic, dairy-free sour cream. Let me tell y'all, it's about the consistency. When I can't get this one, I will get Tofurky or Tofurky or whatever it's called, but it's a little bit more dense. So I really like this sour cream because, let me show y'all. It's so creamy and smooth, and it's completely dairy-free. I'm gonna cover up the name. See that? Look at that. Oh, sour cream. Who doesn't like sour cream on their nachos or their tacos or anything? Let's just do a dollop. Do a dollop. Y'all remember that sour cream? Okay, I'm done. Ah! I am done. I have to take a picture real quick and then I'm gonna dig in. Because what I could do is, I don't have a lettuce leaf. I think all my lettuce is gone. Like, get you a big old lettuce leaf. Sometimes what I do, I'll take cauliflower leaves, the big ones, you know, and I'll massage them with this marinade, let them marinate overnight, eat them raw. And it has such a beautiful flavor. And then I would fill the cauliflower leaf, roll it like a wrap. But I could put this inside of that. You're getting your dark leafy vegetables in there. You're making fun with your food. Looks amazing. Okay, y'all, this is it. This is it. Okay. Let me take a quick picture. I'll use my other phone so I don't have to get off with you guys. Because this is just beautiful to me. Would y'all eat this? Would you eat it? Let me know. Would y'all eat it? Come to my house and eat it. My husband says I ought to have a cooking class and invite people over and let them eat my food and then let them tell all about it, you know, talk about it. Because I know I talk about how good my food is, and I think it's amazing. And it does. It tastes so good. Let me take a picture real quick. And then in a quick little video. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. What I love about salads too, y'all, no two are alike. If I wanted to, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. If I wanted to recreate this, I probably couldn't do it exactly. Well, I know I can. I can't do it exactly the way I've done it in the past, but I'm telling you, this has everything in it. Oh man, it looks so good. Gotta get it for the real. Y'all know how that goes. So here we are. Time to dig in. I'm gonna do the green side, or the green Verity side. And I'm just mixing in a little bit of everything. Remember I had kale. I've got romaine lettuce that I was just cutting up, just extra stuff in the refrigerator. Some leftover shredded cabbage. I put a little bit of corn in here. Some red cabbage, some kale, some, what else did I say? There's cherry tomatoes, and oh y'all, it smells so good. A little bit of avocado in there. A little bit of my vegan sour cream and my raw meat. Y'all gotta excuse me. This is so good. Kanisha, I just made, the main thing was making my raw meat because I'm eating raw foods this week to reset my gut. This is the raw meat that we made using a certain kind of nut. I hope I don't get in trouble with TikTok for saying what it is. Y'all can type it in the chat if y'all were with me at the beginning. Put everything in the food processor. A red bell pepper. You can use green or yellow. I don't like the green. Use whatever you want. Red onions, garlic, and then a host of seasoning. Coconut aminos, a little bit of hickory smoke, a little bit of taco seasoning, just a little bit for the flavor. And y'all know I love me some Auntie Tab seasonings. Blend it all up in your food processor. It comes out like this. Now, because I'm eating raw, I'm eating it like this. Now, if I was heating my food, I can do this, put it in a hot pan, non-stick, you don't have to have oil, and let it heat up. Pour you some tomato sauce on here, make your bolognese, but the meat will be plant-based or pecans, right? So I'm eating it raw, but I made a beautiful salad to show you guys. When you eat like this, you can eat as much as you want and you're not gonna feel bloated. You're not gonna feel like, oh my gosh, gotta unbutton my pants. I'm probably gonna eat at least half of this now and probably the other half tomorrow on top of my sweet potato nachos that I'm planning on making. So in order to do that, I have to make sure that I peel my sweet potatoes, slice them, put them in the food dehydrator for at least 12 to 14 hours so they can dry out, because anything that's cooked over 115 degrees is not considered raw. So that's why I use my food dehydrator. Oh, you know what else I could do? Y'all know yesterday I showed y'all my wrap that I made in my food dehydrator. I could put this inside my wrap as well and eat the other half of my wrap. Remember, we made it out of zucchini, carrots, and red onions, and flaxseed. And I dehydrated for about 14 hours, and I made my own wrap. But let me show you the Nuco wraps. They are raw. I like the coconut one because they have turmeric in it. But y'all, we have to be more intentional about reading the ingredients, okay? In this, there's coconut meal, organic coconut meal, organic coconut water, organic virgin coconut oil, and organic turmeric powder. And these are the Nuco wraps that I'll tell y'all about. I could have this because it is raw. I can put the filling, or I can just keep eating my salad like this. Or I can put it in one of these Nuco wrap. This is what it looks like. Completely raw. There's a little sweetness to it. And you just roll it up, fill it up, and roll up and eat it. It's so good, y'all. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But in the meantime, you can. Any questions about going raw, or just going plant-based? I'm only raw this week. I am a plant-based wellness coach, just showing us how we can reclaim our health. Change your palate, honey. You can retrain your palate. I'm a girl from the South. I live in Texas, barbecue everything, grew up eating all kinds of meat. Now, I will honestly tell you, I've never eaten possum because my dad never used to barbecue possum. I have tasted raccoon though. But I'm just telling you, eating pork, all the things. And so what I decided to do once I got the weight off, I'm trying my best to get off of blood pressure medication. And I was introduced, I heard about getting off blood pressure medication using vegetation through Dr. Bobby Price. His book is called Vegetation Over Medication. First time I ever even had the hope that I can get off blood pressure medication. I started when I was 25. I'm 58 now. Y'all, I feel better now at 58 than when I was even 38 raising our kids. Seriously. So the weight is off, but yet still, I don't want to be on any medication. So far, I was on 3. I'm down to 2 at the lowest dose. I don't want to be on any, but I'm doing it with wisdom. And I'm learning how to eat well so that I can live well. So it's not enough for you to pray about it, think about it, journal about it, talk about it. You got to put some action behind it. And so that's when I went on my quest to transition into totally plant-based. I haven't had any animal meat product or fish since July. And I don't miss it. I don't miss it. July, when I went raw for 32 days, I was pescatarian going into it. I transitioned, y'all. We let go of beef and chicken and pork and all that. Then I was vegetarian for a while. But I would eat chicken, organic chicken here and there, so I was flexitarian. Then I would go whole foods, plant-based. And then finally I said, okay, I just need to get a good clean out. So I went raw. I was going to do it for only like a couple of weeks. And I ended up eating raw for 32 days. And it changed everything. Even my husband doesn't eat meat anymore. It's so good, y'all. But the thing about this, eating like this, you do have to plan, y'all. And if you're not used to winging something, just throwing something together, you have to sit down and plan what you're going to eat and prep if you need to do that, especially if you're working outside the home, etc., etc. So I share my journey because, somebody's looking for some hope. And if I can show somebody that, hey, you can reclaim your health and thrive in life, pun intended, right? By changing what you put here. Every time you put something here, whether it's food or drink, ask yourself this question. Is what I'm about to eat or drink feeding disease or fighting it? You know the answer. So if the answer is that right now you're feeding disease, because you know anything that's fried, fast food, frozen, quick in a hurry, all the things, that's feeding disease, right? Start where you are, do what you can, and use what you have. I encourage my clients to just start adding fruits and vegetables. Don't worry about taking away this and I can't have this and I can't. Let's get that mindset out of the door. Instead of thinking about what I can't have, what could you add to what you're already doing? If you're already making chili, for instance, substitute your ground beef or whatever you use as a meat, substitute it with some beans, right? If you're already making a stir fry with chicken in it, just make yours vegetable. You can ease into eating more plants with what you're already doing. You don't have to just throw everything out and I'm never gonna eat. Listen, cold turkey usually for a lot of people is really hard to do. But I come on here to encourage somebody, even if it's somebody. Don't wait until there's a medical emergency. Don't wait until something that's gonna rock your world for you to decide to make your health a priority, okay? So when I eat like this, it's because I'm making my health a priority. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Thank you for that, Rose. You're so sweet. I'm deciding to put my health first. And here's the other thing that I have found since I've been eating plant-based I've been transitioning for about 3 years, but the last year I've been totally just really working on eating plant-based and creating meals and all the things and turning some of my favorite meals into plant-based, like vegan ribs and my mama's pot roast using jackfruit. The thing about it is just start. Because where will you be if you keep eating the way you're eating now? Where will you be 3 months from now? Where will you be for Christmas? And many times, well, the holidays are coming. I'm going to start January after Christmas. Honey, tomorrow's not promised, and I get that. But what you have is right now, right here, today. And you have the choice to make a decision. Is your health more important than losing a foot? Can I get real? Can I just get real? Because I've even had family members that teased me for losing weight. But they're suffering right now with a lot of chronic illnesses because they didn't decide to prioritize their health for whatever reason. It's your life. Do you, boo? And if plant-based is not for you, that's okay. I'm about the holistic part of living healthy and well. What 3 John 2 says, God wants us to prosper in all things and be in health, even as our soul prospers. So you making all the money you want to make in the world and you're doing all these things, but if you don't have your health, how are you going to really enjoy it? So I'm doing what I have to do now, even more so, because we have grandkids coming. I'm calling them forth whenever they happen, but I'm calling them forth in the next 2 or 3 years. You know, and I want to be that grandmother that's going to be engaged with them, going on vacations, enjoying my own life, all the things. Y'all, too often we just wake up, go to work, pay bills, go back to sleep, and do the same thing over and over. This life, God said he gave us this life to enjoy. He came that we will have life and have it more abundantly. I got tired of waking up with my knees hurting. I got tired of feeling sick and tired of being sick and tired. So as a school principal, I decided, listen, you want to do something. I made a decision and I reclaimed my health so I can change my health narrative, so I can change my health legacy for my family. I don't want to leave a health liability for my kids. And I always say this, my mother passed away in 2020, September 2020, just celebrated her 4th heavenly birthday. She had stage 4 colon cancer. And the more I've been learning about gut health and how most diseases form in the gut, it would behoove us, come on church people, to take care of your gut. If you're feeling bloated all the time, if you're having acid reflux every time you eat something, if you're not at a weight that you are comfortable with, I'm not about a size or a number on a scale. Can you do everything that you want to do without a struggle? If that answer is no, then I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to to start making your health a priority. Move your body, drink your water, get your 7-8 hours of sleep. Eat well so you can live well. Don't tell me you wouldn't eat something like this. Honey, you're not even going to miss the meat. You won't. And you will stay fuller longer, and you will be satiated. Because it tastes good. Just trying to tell y'all. So I'm here for any questions. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining, everybody. But we just made our rainbow salad. That's what I'm going to call it, because it comes out different every single time. But I just love sharing with you guys. It was me that got flagged. I said 2 store names. You said store names. I'm not sure what all that was. Well, anyway, thank y'all for hopping on. Let me know if I can help you with anything later on. I did not, let me apologize. Last night I did not get on my walking pad because I got busy doing something else. Just an excuse, I know. But I will be on my walking pad tonight. And y'all need to grab this walking pad. Just go to my shop, check it out. I'm going to be demonstrating it while I'm getting my steps in. My goal is 10,000 steps a day. And when I don't go outside for whatever reason, or when I do have the time to exercise, it may be too late to go outside. So I have my walking pad that I come on here and I share with you guys. It is the truth. 6 of you guys have bought it yourself. I can't wait for you all to tell me how wonderful it is, how you like it, all the things, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna go eat my, it's dinner, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta go eat, y'all. And then I'll be back later on, probably about 9-ish, somewhere around there, to get my walking on, because I can. I'm inside my home. It doesn't matter what time I get on that walking pad. But check out my TikTok store or my showcase or whatever it's called. And I'm still learning TikTok. I'm loving it over here. And y'all just let me know if you're any questions about going plant-based. Where do you start? I do have an academy. I do have a subscription where you get all my goods, including my 30-page plant-based cookbook. 30 recipes, not 30 pages, 30 recipes, a little bit longer than that. And simple recipes you can make for your family in 30 minutes or less using simple ingredients. Because ain't nobody got time for all that. Going to a specialty store. We don't have a Whole Foods here. We don't have a Trader Joe's. So we have the regular Walmart, Market Street, and natural grocers. That's where I shop. And I get everything that I need to make delicious plant-based meals like the one I made tonight that I'm about to go and eat right now. So here's what we made tonight. We made our own raw meat because I am going raw for this week to reset my gut. But I do it in such a way that when you eat raw like this, honey, you're going to clean out the way you're supposed to, but you won't be running. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get gross, but some of us need to understand we're walking around feeling like George Jefferson now. I'm telling my age, because you ain't going. Okay? So you want to go naturally. And when you eat raw foods like this, it helps the go. Right? And of course, it's cleaning out my gut, all the wonderful things. And my body is soaking up all these nutrients, etc., etc. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off so I can eat, and I will check back. Y'all come back about 9:30 or so. Will y'all come back so I can show y'all my walking pad? Y'all can walk and talk with me, and then I can concentrate more what y'all are saying as I'm walking versus I keep looking down at this salad because I'm ready to eat. Okay? Y'all be blessed, and I will see y'all later on tonight. Okay? Talk to you later.